Good morning. Day 10 here at Aya Healing Center on Shamanic Initiation. Actually, correction to that last video. After looking at the dates, I think I realized that it's actually only really day 9 here at the center. I think I might have said day 10 in that video. I don't think the number really matters, but it might just have been confusing for anybody following this series of videos. In any case, maybe I'll stop saying the day and I'll just put it in the text later on. It might be a little bit more clear, hopefully. So today I wanted to talk about creativity. So what I noticed is, without having a day job, without having work to do, just having all this time to meditate, it is very easy to connect with the self and connect with one's own creativity. For example, I'm magically, amazingly, thankfully, gratefully able to just create these melodies. And I know I'm not creating it, I know it's coming from source. So I'm getting these downloads from source. And I'm able to create these melodies inspired by the plant medicines that I'm connected to. And I'm able to share these in ceremony and serve them up as my own type of medicine in ceremony. It just goes to show how daily life, the 9-to-5 grind or traffic or sitting in an office, that'll drain your creative juices. I mean, even making videos, like I've always wanted to make a daily video just like this, right? But I've never had the energy, I've never had the space, I've never had the time to do that where I live in the city. There's always something to do. Gotta just do stuff for work, go grocery shopping, which I'm thankful for. I like going grocery shopping. But again, just sitting in the office, there's this theory online that I read, or I saw it in a video, that if you sit in an office, that office is actually there as part of the matrix, or some call it the false matrix. And it's there to suck your energy. It's there to suck your creative juices. And I've noticed that when I come home from work, from the office, I'm so tired. All I want to do is stuff my face full of food, usually unhealthy food like chips, sometimes cookies, until I feel better from the small daily trauma that I just experienced in the office. It's actually really sad. And I feel like that's why going on retreats like this is so important. It helps you just connect back to yourself. It helps you connect back to source. Just the peace. So even in the city, when I was living there, I'd have trouble meditating for 5 minutes, 7 minutes. My mind was so cluttered with thoughts. I have a daily meditation practice, but it was challenging. Here in the jungle, I literally just meditated for 15 minutes, easy. It was so peaceful, it was so centering. no distractions, and it was so nurturing. It felt so good. Just connecting with nature, and I'm able to thank the sky, thank the clouds, thank the sun, thank the wind, thank the water. It rained again really hard last night. I was able to thank the rain, and I'm just so full of love and gratitude. And I'm getting enough sleep, living in the city is hard because sometimes we're distracted by things. We want to watch TV before we go to bed. I don't do that. I try to meditate. I watch a little bit of TV and then I meditate. But there's that temptation to watch TV. Here there's no internet. I'm just recording this off my phone and I'm going to upload it later. And without that distraction, without the screen to suck that energy, I just feel so much more vitality and I'm able to create more. I think it's amazing. Anyways, I'm thankful and I'm going to go start my day. That's it for now. I'll see you later. Okay, so in this video, I wanted to talk about what I learned about Icaros and singing them in ceremony. Yesterday, Don Miguel, after the sauna that we all had, he came by and he was explaining the power of Icaros and certain things need to happen in order for the Icaro to be effective. Number one must be able to remember the words to the Icaro and sing the songs to the Icaro. Okay, that's very basic, right? But not only does one need to remember, but we also need to be able to understand what the Icaro means. So that's number two, the understanding, right? And number three is singing from the heart. If we don't sing from the heart and we don't mean it, then the Icaro doesn't have as much power. And I really feel like, personally, that is the most important thing, is to sing from the heart, to just really be filled with spirit during ceremony. Even though we're feeling nauseous, try to have that connection to love. And if we can sing these songs with love and then emanate that love out to the ceremony participants, I think that is very powerful. So I have my own songs that I've sang, my own downloads. And there's other songs that I've sang, some chants that I've learned along the way. And I realized that, sometimes I'll just hum these chants and these songs and I wouldn't even say the words. And I feel like there's still power in that as long as it's coming from the heart. I do believe, though, that this does take practice. There have been several times in ceremony now where I've been feeling really sick and I brought my Shruti box to sing in ceremony. And a lot of the time I'm feeling so sick that I don't feel like singing. And you know what Spirit does? Spirit says this: okay, Rai, you don't feel like singing? Well, what about this? And then Spirit fills me with so much clean energy. Spirit clears my head. I kid you not, it's happened to me at least 3 times already. It's crazy. It's just pure magic. Spirit fills my head. Or no, Spirit fills my heart and then it clears my head. Like, instead of having all these intrusive thoughts, because sometimes during ceremony I have these intrusive thoughts, it clears my head and it fills my heart with love. And then it fills my entire body just with this divine energy. And I like to call it, I don't drink coffee and I don't really drink tea with caffeine, but I like to call it spirit caffeine. There's no other way to describe it. So spirit fills me with spirit caffeine or spirit love, and I'm in the flow. And then spirit asks me the question, okay, Rai, what do you want to do now? Do you want to keep laying on your mat, or do you want to help serve and share your medicine? And it's usually at that point, I'm like, okay, spirit, thank you so much. I get it. Let's do this. Pick up my shruti box. I'll go to the front of my mat, and then I'll just start singing. I'll start singing these songs, these song downloads that I got over the last few days, connecting to the medicine, honoring my master plants, honoring spirit. And it's beautiful. And a lot of the time, I'll, maybe talk with spirit, maybe try to negotiate with spirit, not negotiate, but just ask nicely, thank you, spirit, for this feeling. Can I have this feeling last until the end of the night? And with the wink, spirit will say something like, oh, we'll see, But then as soon as I stop playing and I'll lay it down on my mat, I just feel sick again, which is okay. That's part of the process. And maybe that's what I'm supposed to be going through during these sacred plant medicine ceremonies. In any case, that's what I learned about Icaros, these magic songs. And that's what I'm personally learning directly from spirit during ceremony, which I feel like is amazing. That's the end of this video. I'll see you later.
If you like this video, please consider giving it a like or subscribing to the channel.